Hi guys, my name is Bhaskar, the same Bhaskar which you have seen in the last video. We have ended the video with one question, right? Do you remember the question? How do you want people around you to remember you, right? That's a question. Because we are still alive, we don't need to talk about how people remember us, but at least now let's start our journey to look at how people identify us, which means, let's say for example, when I am there in one community, whether it is a workplace or family or with friends, how do people identify me? Hope I am clear with this, but I'll tell you some example of mine. People remember me. Most of the people, the moment they imagine Bhaskar or they see Bhaskar, they say, oh, this guy is a trainer, or this guy is a coach, or this guy is a teacher once upon a time. So that's how they remember me. And I do have a couple of other qualities. While I am presenting my own identities, you guys also keep thinking about this. For this, we have wonderful exercise. We wanted you to do that exercise in one particular way. For this, you may need pen and paper. If you have that pen and paper right away, you can also follow me like this, right? So now I am drawing my left hand. Sorry, I am not a good artist, but you will have to bear with me the way I am drawing my left hand here. So this is an exercise we do like this. Okay, this is my left hand. Now can I think about 5 identities of mine, how people recognize me, how do they identify me? As I already told you, 1, people recognize me as trainer or teacher or coach. They identify me like this. I also have a couple of other identities, right? For example, if you go and talk to my family, very first thing that they tell you what? Short-tempered. This guy gets angry like this, short-tempered. Especially, I am famous in my family for this. And the third thing, which people also remember me, I mean, they identify me with this, problem solver. So many people, they think, if I have a problem, if I go to Bhaskar, I will definitely get the solution. That's another identity that I do have. Then there are a couple of other people who also tells me I am a good listener. And the last one, I also have one more thing, which people, especially from my friends and other group, they talk about this. I am fickle-minded. So fickle-minded, for some people, if you don't know this vocabulary, fickle-minded is someone who does not stay with some decision, keeps changing his mind. Okay, let's say for example, today I am doing something and tomorrow I will be doing something very, very different. So very big problem with those kind of people. So people also identify me with this. So these are my 5 identities. These are not limited to 5. I may be having little more, but I have identified these 5 after so much of thinking. That's where one question I'll give you to think. Let's say for example, in your family, other than your name, in your family, if I take your name, how do people identify you? Will they say, this guy is a great listener, or this guy is fickle-minded, or short-tempered, or a peaceful guy, very nice person? There could be n number of things, right? Just think about this. Think about your family, think about your school, college, friends out there, or probably your teachers or professors, lecturers, and your own other communities. Let's say there are a lot of other communities will be there. Maybe your friends in library, wherever you go, or your friends where you get into some sports or some indoor games, or in your own very classroom where you are today, right? You can think of only with this question, how do people identify me with other than my name? What name that they give, right? It is a difficult task, but believe me, that's going to be a very, very interesting task. Now these are my 5 identities: trainer, a teacher or a coach, then short-tempered, problem solver, good listener, and fickle-minded.